Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgie, and this is Claustrophobia. It's a band from Brazil. If there's one thing we like, it's bands from Brazil. Is that more than one thing? It doesn't matter. If there are things we like, it's bands from Brazil. They have an album out called Unleashed, which is how I like to be. I like to be unleashed. This is a song called Stronger Than Faith. It's the first track off the album. You can buy it on Bandcamp for not very much. Every single video now, I'm just going to say, look, buy music. Don't get it by any other means, and don't stream it. Streaming gives the band nothing. It's just, streaming's terrible. For lots of reasons, but one of them being the band doesn't make any money out of it unless you get streamed like 1 billion times. So yeah, don't stream it. Or stream it once and then go, ooh, I like this, and then buy it. Otherwise, the band will cease to exist. Rant over. Here is Claustrophobia, Stronger Than Faith, from the album Unleashed. Leached. No, I was right. Unleashed. Wow, that's a funny word. Is the album out yet? That's a good question. I'm glad you asked. Yes, it is. It's out now. They're from Marília in Brazil. I don't know where that is. Marília? Is it Marília? Unfortunately, it's very, very small on my screen. I couldn't quite read it. They're from Brazil. That's all you need to know. Because metal in Brazil, it's just got a certain something. This was filmed in an abandoned town in America, though. Well, that was subtle as a baseball bat full of nails, wasn't it? It's got that raw Brazilian aggression all over it. You know, that it's staying very true to its thrash roots, but with great production. And whenever I say great production, because I go on about the production of stuff all of the time, I don't necessarily mean like the clearest production or the biggest, heaviest production, or any. I don't actually necessarily mean one particular thing. What I mean is production that suits the song and suits the genre at the same time. Does sound good, you know? It's not muddy. It's not this unclear, terrible, recorded on a potato sound. So this has great production because it has the production that enables you to hear everything that's going on, while at the same time retaining that raw power and that raw sort of dirty sound that I would associate with Brazilian thrash. It has that. We are genuine. It sounds genuine. We're the real thing. This is who we are, and this is where we came from, and it has all of that sort of thing. Am I making sense? So when I go on about production, I don't necessarily mean one thing every time. Like, oh, it's the clearest production I've ever heard every time. I'm saying production that suits what it is, and this has totally nailed it. It's bludgeoning. It's. I'm going to go into hyperbole mode. But it's bludgeoning. It's raw. It's in your face. It's. You can't ignore it. You know. It sounds great. And if you're into the sort of this kind of thrash, this just sounds It's just like a kind of thing to it. You know. I bet live these people absolutely tear the place up. So. Claustrophobia, song called Stronger Than Faith, which you probably guessed from the chorus. Album. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm trying to point my little finger for some reason. Unleashed. Album. Out now. Bandcamp. I looked it up. It doesn't cost much at all. It is very reasonably priced, shall we say. Trying not to use the word cheap. Oops. It's really cheap. Just go and get it. If you like this sort of thing. And you can see what you're going to get. I think this is one that very much wears its heart on its sleeve. It's just saying, here it is. This is what you're going to get. Go! That video was giving me like really sort of confusing vibes, because in my mind I immediately thought old abandoned gold mining town from 1870 or something. And then there's all bits of plains around. So yeah, I definitely got some kind of weird mixed message from that. There you go. What can you say beyond that? It's a great example of what I expect Brazil to produce, if you like. Brazil does it again, I think, is the... And I looked up to see where I got this from, and I think I just basically got it recommended to me by YouTube, because I did... who did I do? Syrian. I did Syrian a couple of weeks ago, and I think YouTube thought, oh, you like sort of things from Brazil, and recommended this to me. But in fact, trying to find out if somebody had recommended this to me, I did a quick search in my comments, and literally 3 years ago, somebody recommended this band to me, and I didn't pick up on it then. They did, to be fair to me, they gave me a list about this long with Brazilian bands, and Claustrophobia was in there. There you go, Claustrophobia, Brazilian thrash. What can I say? Not much more, except let me know what you think, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.